Okay, let's get started. Okay, hello everyone. Thank you for joining. So this is the 19th of June and this is on Saturday. Hope you're having a great Saturday weekend today. Let me get ready and start the session for today. So every Saturdays I do the live streams on the psychology or mindset. And today I will be covering the poll that I gave you last week, and we're gonna review the result on the poll. And the topic is about the stress management, the stress level is a topic for today. So let me see. Oh, by the way, there is no earth, there is no globe in the back. So I have been packing the packages for relocation to Dubai, which happens in 10 days. So I start to pack everything up now. So I will bring the violin with me on the airplane, so I won't ship that one, but yeah, I will ship some clothes and everything. So I will be bringing the globe with me, and yeah, I'm getting ready now. Ooh, exciting, and also a bit nervous at the same time for this relocation, but hopefully things will going well eventually. I have been in the bank yesterday all day, and afterwards I had a family meeting, and that's why I had to cancel the live stream or video session yesterday. Sorry about the cancellation. So next week I will be doing lives and videos, but next week on the week of 27th, mostly there will be video sessions, because I will be on flight on the 29th and I will be arriving on the 30th, take a day off, 30th and January, the July 1st I will be taking day off, and on the 2nd, on Friday, or on the 3rd and Saturday I will see you in live in Dubai. So that's the plan. So next week we'll still see you on live stream, and we'll review some topics about the market. So let me squeeze my face since I'm ready. Okay, so yeah, once again, thank you for joining everyone. My name is Kei, and I am a Japanese full-time Forex trader in Tokyo, Japan, who is about to relocate to Dubai on the 29th of this month. Okay, so today's topic is about the stress management, or the level of stress, as the title says. So I have a small slide on my hand that I just created a couple of hours ago. So based on this, we'll review the level of stress of yours, and also the importance of how to manage the stress. I will talk about it in the end. So just a quick disclaimer, this information today is based on my own understanding, experience. So when you take trades, please do at your own risk. And if you can please follow the guidelines and rules on this live stream, it would be great, so that we can learn together this way. So what is your level of stress is today's topic. For stress, we have stress, and it's something inevitable. We all have stress, and I will talk about the stress on the later part of today's live stream. But stress sometimes is good and sometimes is bad, so it depends on how to deal with the stress. So I did the poll on this question, so if you haven't taken that poll yet, please do right now. You can think in your head which one would you pick? So the question is, while cleaning a room, you find lots of something in a closet. And what are these? So what did you find in the closet when you clean the room is the question. First choice is old albums and books, and second choice, accessories and cosmetics, or some old clothes. And number 3, miscellaneous goods. And number 4, electric appliances. So when you clean the room and when you watch the closet, which one do you find is a question. And this is related to the stress level, depending on which one you choose. So please take time and choose one. In the meantime, let me say hi to everyone as usual. Alright, Sorosh, Asif, Nasar, Jai, Melanie, Mustafa, Shireen, and Gogi, thank you for joining. Danish and Ko, thank you for joining as well. Alright, Akpi, thank you for joining. Gomenia and Guy, good to see you again. Thank you for joining as well. Crystal and Nal, thank you for joining. Yeah, background is now changed. Yes, there's no glove. I got the plant, 2 plants, and violin. So the violin will be gone sometime next week because I'm packing to prepare to move to Dubai. Alright, Vincent, thank you for joining. Good to see you here too. And Golam, once again, good to see you. Oh, Jai, thank you for the words. Yes, finally, I'm relocating to Dubai. And Dean, good to see you. And Brighton Fights, thank you for joining as well. Rak, Muhammad, William, good to see you. Thank you for the words, William. Oh, you were there in April. That's good. I hope you had a great day in Dubai. Alright, Hunar, thank you for joining as well. Good to see you. On TradingView, yes, Ichimoku displacement is correct. Yes. But not on MT4, MT5. Shireen, good to see you. TikTok, thank you for joining as well. Rak says, what is your other profession other than the trader? Trading is my main source of income, and this is my profession. I only do trades right now, especially Forex pairs trades and gold. I don't touch on the cryptos, I don't touch the stock markets, indexes. That will be after I relocate to Dubai, due to these regulations in Japan for these brokers, and also time zone difference. In Japan, it's a bit difficult to trace. Sarosh says, why don't you keep 30k live for Dubai? And I will be doing some special live stream after I go to Dubai. Yeah, so yeah, like Sarosh says, there will be a special live stream next Monday. If you can come to my website, my YouTube page, click home and scroll down, and there is I've uploaded this special live stream announcement, and this is happening on Monday at 9 p.m. in Japan time, which is 12 UTC, 12 noon time UTC time zone on Monday. And this is going to be maybe 5 hours, 4 hours, and it's a long stream, live stream, and I will give you some updates, recent updates about Dubai, and also relocation, and what I'm at right now, and I might be able to show some real trades. So if you happen to see me doing a special live stream on Monday, please feel free to join, and yeah, we do something special here. Alright, Juan, thank you for joining. Kariza, good to see you too. Okay, so once again, here's a question. Just pick one in your head, and then I will cover the answers. yeah, these are based on some researches, yes, and kind of simplified version of the questions based on some researches, yes. All right. Aliosis, thank you for joining. All right. Melanie says, I would find all these items. Okay. But which one do you have the most? Then, which one do you have the most? Oh, one of the very funny answer to this was I found in the YouTube. Just earlier, I found that the so let me click the comment, and someone says this just GIT. He answers trading books. He says trading books. Yeah, that's funny. Alright, Henry, James, Darrell, good to see you here. Tanapol, good to see you too again. Alright, oh, Shireen says, why are you moving to Dubai? Because many reasons. I will tell you the reasons on the special live stream. Or you can find my answers on my second channel. So you feel free to come to my second channel and find the answers. Yeah, basically time zone and also opportunities for investment and tax are my main three reasons. Okay, Brian and Vu, thank you for joining as well. Oh, let's see. Hunter says, can I learn to become a profitable trader if I join your Ichimoku community? I can't afford one-on-one mentorship right now because I'm a university student. You can't actually learn one-on-one on the Ichimoku community. Ichimoku community is basically to master Ichimoku, 5 lines, price theories, time theories, based on the original books. And I am actually changing the concept of that Ichimoku community now because I get these questions related to KTS trades, KTS strategies. So along with the Ichimoku original strategies, I am thinking to start to share my strategies too. But if you're still looking for one-on-one, then please write me an email directly, then we can communicate. So, did you pick one? So, old albums, accessories, miscellaneous goods, or electric appliances. So, here's a result of the poll. So, I've got 287 votes for last week for this particular question, and up here is the YouTube community, and down here is a Twitter. So up here, I think the results are pretty much the same, identical. The old albums and books are 50% on YouTube and 47.9% on the Twitter. And the second most was the miscellaneous goods, 25%, and also in Twitter it's 31.3%. Yeah, Twitter has more precise percentage based on the decimal point, but overall the ratio looks to be almost the same. And then electric appliances follow. This is the third most, 18% on YouTube and 12.4% on the Twitter. And then the least we have is that accessories and cosmetics. It was 7%, and then 8.3% on the Twitter. And after I put this question, I shouldn't have posted the cosmetics because almost 90% of the viewers on my YouTube is male, and female composed of 10%. So I should have put like accessories and old clothes. But anyways, based on this poll, we can talk about the level of stress of yours, and then in the end I will share my view about the importance of how to deal with the stress as a trader. So okay, Soroi says number 4. All right. Yeah. Oh, Jignesh, Jignesh, yeah, please let me know by email. Alright, Darrell, thank you for the reminder. If you like this live stream so far, please press a like button before you leave, and please press subscribe and click the bell button so that you get notified as I do these live streams of videos on my YouTube channel. Okay, so what does it reveal? And that reveals the level of stress. So for those who pick up these old albums and books, the level of stress is 0 to 30%. So for those who pick up this one, old albums books, you have less stress. And also you have good stress management skills. So I'm glad that the result is this one is the most. We got these the most number on these old books and albums, because for those who pick up this one has the low level of stress. So you can keep trading as a trader, and you can trade with emotionally stable. So emotional stability. So looks like your emotion is stable and you know how to manage stress, or you have less stress in your life, so you're good to go next week. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. So the next question is accessories and cosmetics or old clothes. For those who picked up this one, the level of stress is 30 to 50%. It's a bit higher than the previous one. You have a bit of stress in your life right now, but not at the serious level. Not really serious, but you have a bit stress. So please take a good sleep and do exercise that will support your trade decisions. Because when you have a stress, then basically the neurons in the brain doesn't function right. They don't really connect because of these chemical reactions in the brain. You cannot think sharp when you have a stress. So it's better to sleep well, sleep more, or you can exercise, especially you do running or a marathon, not like a heavy weight exercise, but you can run, you can do the breathing exercise, and then you can reduce the level of stress in this way. But still it's good, still it's okay, acceptable level of the stress. So with this in mind, you keep trading next week and onwards. Okay, and for those who pick up, let's say this one, electric appliances, when you find these in the closet, then the level of stress is 50 to 70%. So I put this in yellow because you might want to stop trading because your stress is building up and you might get stressed out very soon. So when you feel stress, then don't carry it over for the days or weeks. Try to release it within the day. So you can take a good sleep, exercise, and also you have to eat better food, good food, and you can practice yoga if you wish to, or you can practice meditation. You can close your eyes and meditate. That will help you release the stress. So myself, I do meditations every day when I wake up and before I take trades, before I do the live streams or these teachings, I do meditate. Especially when I had a big day, I meditate so that I can release the stress, I can release what's happening on the day and really focus 100% on what I'm doing right now. So yeah, depending on the level of stress, you can practice different habits before taking trades. So this is actually about Forex trades, and that's why I talk about the stress based on the trader. So myself, when I have a stress in a day, let's say, so I went to the banks yesterday almost all day long, and afterwards I was at the family members I was in discussion. So when I was on these situations, I have higher level of stress and I have less screening time. So I check charts on mobile, but I wasn't feeling positive to take trades. Although I saw some trends on Friday, yesterday, the Euro pairs or USD pairs were trending up and down. Even gold is now going down, which I will be talking about tomorrow on the forecast. But in these situations, I don't feel right to take trades. So I check charts, but I don't take trades because my stress level was higher yesterday. So I don't recommend you to take trades when you are under argument with someone, or when you had a big argument with someone. I don't recommend you to trade, or when you had a big day, when you had the high stress, like when you worked full time. And that was me actually. After I came back home in Japan, you might know how long we work in a day. We wake up at like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. in the morning, and we came home at like 9 p.m., sometimes 8 p.m., 9 p.m. time. Sometimes we come back home like 11 p.m. with the last train, and we come back home and we are exhausted. So under these conditions, we cannot make right decisions. So not only cannot make right decisions, but also the stress level is very high, so that your emotion fluctuates a lot. Your emotion goes up and down, spikes up and down, as if you see 1 minute chart. So in these timings, it's not really right to take trades. You have to take rest and just start to see charts whenever it's ready. So the level of stress is very, very important. Yeah, Ajay, that's right. Yeah, if you don't feel right, your trades will be wrong. Exactly, that's true. So the feeling of rightness is also very important, and that leads to confidence over time. Especially if you want to become a full-time trader, the stress management is very, very important. You have to be able to monitor your own level of stress, otherwise you might be making wrong decisions. So and the last one, miscellaneous goods. If you're the one who choose this one, then the outcome is this. Level of stress is 70 to 100%. So if you choose this one, then you are stressed out. You are stressed out. So because unconsciously, you like to be free and you like to be easygoing, and you want to have no stress in your life. So if you choose this one right now, then please take a leave from charts and heal the stress, is my opinion. So no rush, just take a good rest. Maybe you can leave charts 2 or 3 days completely off charts. You can be on the boat, and you can be on the ocean, you can be somewhere in the mountain, and take days off and come back to charts. Otherwise, you might be making wrong decisions over time. Yes, Silas, that's right. Be careful for the revenge tradings. Yes, revenge trades are not the way as a professions. Yeah, that's a good advice. Alright, Stocking and Arara, thank you for joining. Great to see you. Yep. So this is what I try to say today, live stream, is that so we got these results. So now, objectively, you kind of have a sense of the level of stress. So for those, once again, for those who pick up this old albums and books, your level of stress is very low. And then for those who pick up accessories and cosmetics or old clothes, then you're okay too. You have a bit of stress, but it's acceptable. But if you choose electric appliances, then your level of stress is a bit increasing. So you have to be careful. You have to release the stress. And then for those who pick up this miscellaneous goods, you want to stop trading, take a good rest, and relax, and come back to chart afterwards. And so here is my point today. So how to take advantage of stress. So when you think about stress, it's usually said that it's a bad thing. The stress can harm people, but at the same time, stress is good to actually keep us going. Without stress, we don't take effort, we don't achieve goals. So stress is good, and it depends on how to deal with it. So for example, stress is necessary to push ourselves. For example, like sports, when you on a sports, then stress can actually gives you adrenaline, and you can use potential to win the games. So sports or any games, stress is necessary because stress can be a fuel to win the games. But stress can be harmful when you're overtaken by stress. So knowing or without knowing, we have stress in your life, and it depends on how to deal with it and how to deal with it is the important part. And when things are not going well, stress will make you realize how to turn it better. So especially when there are things not going well, then stress is good in a sense that you can look back yourself and try to achieve the goals. But it can be overtaken. You can be overtaken by stress. So stress can be harmful, or it can be a good help in the long term. And I'm talking about the traders. So I was speaking with the GTS members, and it's not easy to take trades because it's a lonely process. Usually tradings or forex trades or any tradings can be viewed as like a gambling. Like my father never thinks the forex trades are good because he believes the high educations, high paid job are better than these for example, doing something by yourself. And especially the forex trades or any tradings are gambling is what he says. And my friends around me all actually think like that too. So I had no one talk about the forex pairs, the forex markets and strategies. But I had to really sit on myself and really learn based on myself, based on my own past trades. I was talking to myself and past trades, and also the charts with the Ichimoku and price actions, and then I became better along the way. but without stress, I wasn't able to achieve to become full-time. So stress in that sense is very, very important. So, but when you have stress, then it can be addicted to stress release. So for example, people also talk about stress release, how to release the stress, how to leave stress back. So let's say good example could be traveling. Travel can release stress, or eating food or drinks with friends and family can release stress. But this type of stress release can be also addicted. I mean, every time you feel stress, then you might depend on someone, or you might depend on some actions, and then it can be addicted by that. And then you cannot release the stress completely on the basics. So of course you want to take leaves off, days off, and you want to have some nice foods or drinks with friends and travel, which is good. But if you're focused too much on releasing the stress, then it's not the point to do, because stress is always there, and it's something that you cannot release 100%. So that's why I say in the end, how to face stress is more important than trying to stay away from it. So this is actually based on my own experience after I became full-time trader, is that the how to face stress, how to face, for example, the losses is important. Whenever you have losses, you might have some stress, or even not from trades, from relationship, family, or work, anything can cause stress. So, and people try to stay away from the stress by traveling, by doing something else. Maybe exercise could be one of the solutions. But if you're too much focused on staying away from the stress, then it doesn't take you anywhere, because you might not gonna like what you do, and that's not the point. If you want to be successful, especially in tradings, then consistency is the key, and never give up is also the key to success. And stress, in a sense, is important because it's a fuel to keep you going. Otherwise, you might be too relaxed, and you might be losing, but you might feel nothing by losing. You might not gonna feel regret. You don't feel bad when you lose, and that's not right either. At some point, you have to feel pain, you have to feel stress by the loss, so that you can look back in trades, you can learn yourself, and it keeps going that way. So on the video, on the BNF and CIS, I talk about he trades with less emotion, as Goichi Hosoda says. Also, we have to see charts, we have to take trades as if we have no positions, and I present in a way that we have to be less emotional when you take trades, and that's important. But on the other side, this emotional fluctuation is also important. So the balance is basically important. We don't have to be pessimistic, but we don't have to be too optimistic on anything. The balance is very important. And as a trader, especially if you become full-time, it might become very difficult to manage, because until you become stably profitable, there's always fluctuations between the stress and joy, and also between the darkness and light. So, and black and white, there is always back and forth in between. Especially the month of June has been quite difficult, and it's been a struggle. But at the same time, it teaches us lots of important things. For example, you might have to stay away from the charts a couple of days or weeks and come back, because we tend to rush to make profits, and this is sometimes when people switch their strategies without sticking to one strategy. People might change strategy whenever there is a stressful situation coming, or whenever things start not to work. People might quit, people might go to other jobs, other strategies, or other markets, or other jobs even. So, if you cannot learn from it, then there's no way that you can be consistent on this world, and that's basically what I try to say. Yeah, when I was working full time, I thought about quitting the job many times because it was stressful. The job, that my boss was very tough to everyone, including myself. So if I don't meet the expectation, then that we're gonna be in trouble. So that was very stress. So I had the feelings of quitting the jobs many times on my past career. But on this forex market, or on the things I'm doing right now, I don't feel like quitting it, because on the bottom of my heart, I like what I do. I like the tradings. I like to see charts, and whatever it comes, I can take it, and I can take seriously, and I can take it personally, and keep improving my trades that way. Back in 2020, the January 1st, I posted a video about how to set the goal over the year, on the year. So sometimes people set the goals in terms of how many profits they make per year, per month, or per day, or how many number of trades they take per year or per month, per day, or how many returns we get per month or per year or per day. But if you set the goals like this way, and if you can achieve it, it's okay. But the thing is that if you cannot achieve, then it might be harmful, it might be stressful, especially if you cannot achieve it over time. Then that might become even more stressful, and you might feel like quitting what you do. So that's why on that video, on the January 1st, 2020, I said that the instead of making the goals like that in numbers, you want to make a goal. For example, this is my goal in the year of 2020 and also 2021 also. My goal, one of my goals, is that improving myself than yesterday. So I will be better me than yesterday is my goal for this year. So I don't really focus on how many profits I take, and also how many trades, how many losses or wins I gain. It's not the part of my goals. Like a relocation to Dubai too is not the goal of my life, because my goal of my life is all about improving myself in terms of strategies or what I do, and that's actually my goal. So especially I think in forex or in any tradings, you better set the goals like in this way. So instead of setting the goals of like how many profits per year or per monthly basis, if you can grow yourself that way, improving yourself, we say a kaizen in Japanese, then and if itself becomes a goal, then you can keep on doing. And I think this is the only way that you can keep going this way, especially on the world of tradings. And so coming back to the topic, the stress is a fuel to keep us going. So we cannot stay away from the stress. So how to face stress is more important than trying to stay away from it, is the message that I want to share today. Alright, let me come back to some comments. Hunter says that the best way to deal with the stress is play with your pet and exercise. I have a cat. Whenever I am stressed, I just play it. That's good. Yeah, pet is good actually. You can actually release the stress by watching the pet's videos or pictures that release the stress. Actually, that's proved by the study too, researches. Yeah, there are groups who watches the videos of cats and dogs for 2 weeks. Another group never does it, and they compare the level of stress, and the former group has less stress after 2 weeks. So yeah, definitely that helps too. Alright, Mirror Joel, thank you for joining. Good to see you here. Yeah, you're welcome here. You're welcome. Yep. Okay. So yeah. So I believe myself that the best teacher is within myself. Yeah. The best teacher is my past me. So and you cannot lie on yourself. If you see your own trades in the past month or past months, past year, these are the facts and these are the footprints of yours, and these are something that you cannot lie, and these are something that you cannot complain, because these are actually what you have done. And based on these, you face this history and try to find a way to improve. And I think this is the very best way to keep on going for the improvements over time. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it for today's live stream. I hope you enjoyed today's topic. It wasn't not so much about the pairs or any markets, because they are all stopping and not really moving. So tomorrow on Sunday, as usual, I will be doing the live stream and weekly Forex forecast. I will be covering Forex pairs and gold and oil and indexes, and also some news for next week. So and then I will be switching to the Ichimoku membership live stream in about 15 minutes. So for those who are Ichimoku members, I will be seeing you soon. I will be covering some of the questions on the questions channel in Discord. And for those who are joining on public, I will see you tomorrow on the forecast. Alright, so thank you for joining everyone once again. If you liked it, please press the like button. And please subscribe and click the bell so that you get notified as I do these lives and videos on my YouTube channel. And then don't forget, on this Monday's live stream, there will be a special live stream on Monday, over 30k subscribers. So I will see you there too. Okay, so once again, thank you for joining, and see you soon. Until then, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Alright, bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you.